Please like and subscribe. The world twisted. One moment, 10-year-old Ren was huddled under a flickering neon sign in the rain, the sounds of the city a distant roar. The next, a kaleidoscope of colors, a rushing wind, and then silence. He landed with a soft thud on grass that felt impossibly green, the air thick with the scent of unfamiliar blossoms. Towering trees, their leaves shimmering with an inner light, surrounded him. A creature with iridescent scales and eyes like molten gold watched him from a branch, its head cocked in curiosity. Ren, despite his fear, felt a strange pull. He reached out a trembling hand. Instead of fleeing, the scaled creature hopped onto his palm, its touch surprisingly gentle. It was then Ren realized his unique gift. He could tame any animal, any beast, simply by being near them. They felt his heart, his intentions, and responded with trust. This new world was called Aethelgard, a land of magic, mythical creatures, and warring factions. He soon learned he was far from the only human. Two powerful nations dominated this land: the technologically advanced, industrial powerhouse of Huaxia, and the magically inclined, nature-focused realm of Blue Star. His first friend was Pip, a small, furry creature with large, expressive eyes, like a cross between a squirrel and a fox. Pip became his constant companion, his guide through the strange forests. One day, they stumbled upon a village, its inhabitants wary and fearful. They spoke of raids by monstrous beasts, creatures driven to aggression by a strange, dark energy emanating from the north. Ren, with Pip at his side, felt a pang of sympathy. He ventured north. He found not mindless monsters, but creatures in pain, their eyes clouded with suffering. He approached a massive, snarling wolf, its fur crackling with dark energy. Slowly, gently, Ren reached out. He focused his heart, sending out a wave of calm, of empathy. The wolf hesitated, its snarl softening. The dark energy receded, and the wolf collapsed, exhausted but peaceful. Ren realized the dark energy was corrupting the creatures, turning them into weapons. He knew he had to stop it. He traveled, freeing creatures, gathering allies. A majestic griffin named Zephyr, a wise ancient Trent named Elderwood, and a playful, water-controlling nymph named Lyra joined his cause. Each creature, each friend, added their unique strength to his growing band. Parable of the River and the Rocks. One day, as they crossed a swift river, Ren struggled against the current. Elderwood, rooted on the bank, watched him. "Little one," he said, his voice like the rustling of leaves. "Why do you fight the river's flow? Work with it, and it will carry you." Ren, exhausted, tried to follow the advice. He stopped struggling and let the current guide him, steering himself with gentle movements. The river, once an enemy, became a path. He learned that resistance wasn't always the answer. Sometimes, the greatest strength lay in yielding, in understanding the flow of the world around him. As Ren's reputation grew, so did the attention of Huaxia and Blue Star. Huaxia saw him as a threat, a wild card that could disrupt their carefully planned expansion. Blue Star, while more sympathetic, was wary of his untamed power, fearing he could upset the balance. General Gao, a ruthless commander from Huaxia, saw the creatures as resources to be exploited, weapons to be controlled. He launched attacks, capturing creatures, forcing them into servitude with cruel technology. Queen Lyra of Blue Star, a powerful sorceress, believed in harmony with nature, but her counselors warned of Ren's unpredictable nature. They debated whether to help him or contain him. Ren, with his growing band of allies, found himself caught between these two powerful forces. He didn't want to fight, but he couldn't stand by while creatures were enslaved and the land corrupted. He confronted General Gao. "Why do you do this?" Ren asked, his voice trembling with anger. "These creatures are not tools. They are alive. They have feelings," Gao sneered. "Sentimental child, the world is harsh. Only the strong survive. These beasts will serve Huaxia, or they will be crushed." The battle was fierce. Huaxia's technology clashed with the raw power of the creatures. Ren, with Pip on his shoulder, used his ability to calm the enraged beasts Gao had weaponized, turning them against their captors. Parable of the Bamboo and the Oak. During a particularly intense battle, a towering oak tree was uprooted by a Huaxian war machine. Nearby, a stand of bamboo swayed in the wind, seemingly unharmed. Ren, witnessing this, asked Elderwood, "Why did the oak fall while the bamboo survived?" Elderwood replied, "The oak was strong and proud, resisting the wind with all its might. The bamboo was flexible, yielding to the wind's force, bending but not breaking. In the face of overwhelming power, adaptability is true strength." Ren realized that he couldn't face Huaxia's might with brute force alone. He needed to be like the bamboo, to find a way to bend, to adapt, to use his unique abilities in unexpected ways. He sought a meeting with Queen Lyra. He spoke of his desire for peace, his belief that humans and creatures could coexist. He showed her the creatures he had befriended, their loyalty, and their gentle nature. Lyra, though hesitant, saw the truth in his words. She agreed to an alliance, offering Blue Star's magical support, but also urging caution. "Power," she warned, "can corrupt, even with the best intentions. Remember why you fight, and never let your heart harden." The final confrontation took place at the source of the dark energy, an ancient, corrupted shrine. Gao, empowered by the dark energy, stood ready to unleash its full power. The battle was epic. Huaxia's machines, Blue Star's magic, and Ren's army of creatures clashed in a spectacle of light and shadow. Ren faced Gao, the dark energy swirling around him. He remembered Lyra's words, the parables he had learned, the friends who stood by him. He didn't fight with anger, but with a deep, unwavering belief in the power of connection. He reached out to the dark energy itself, sensing its pain, its twisted nature. He channeled his ability, not to tame, but to purify. Slowly, painstakingly, he cleansed the corruption, restoring the shrine to its former glory. Gao, weakened and defeated, was captured. The dark energy dissipated, and the creatures were healed. In the aftermath, a fragile peace was forged. Huaxia, humbled, agreed to respect the creatures and their lands. Blue Star and the creatures pledged to work together to build a world where harmony prevailed. Ren, the 10-year-old who had arrived in a strange world with nothing but a unique gift and a kind heart, had become a legend. He had proven that true strength wasn't about power or domination, but about empathy, understanding, and the unwavering power of friendship. And so, Aethelgard began to heal, and a new era of coexistence began, all because of a boy and his animal friends.